I'm Chronix. And this is Crystal from the Most Extreme Wrestling, and this is a Tough Enough review for March 25th, 2011.
Our very first Tough Enough review.
Yeah, how awesome is that? So, Rima, she gets her midnight session because she asked for extra help, right?
She did.
So, she goes and Bill DeMont kicks her ass. Well, actually, he doesn't even touch her. But
I mean,
she wrestles her little buddy. She's really rough on her. Or yeah, he's really rough on her.
He's really rough on her, yeah.
But
he's just trying to teach her.
She was sucked. I mean,
well,
she couldn't do it.
I feel bad for her just because, I mean, she's like my size, and so I understand, like, your brain tells you we're going to do this, but sometimes your body just can't. So I kind of feel for her because I do think she was trying really hard.
Yeah.
So I feel her pain on that one.
Then Bret Hart comes out.
Who looks awful.
That's true. But
awful.
He's a legend, and, you know, he did a lot of stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
kind of average. I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be looking at someone who's in his shape right now if I was trying to break into the business, but
right?
Hey, you know.
Then, whoa, that's going to be me? Ooh.
This whole episode is about agility training. Agility! So first, they start jumping over the rope, and they do it 100 times, and, you know...
bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
You know, typical... You got your top dogs, they can do it, but you know Blondie, you know Skid Mark, he's having trouble, and the girls are having trouble.
Definitely.
You know.
People falling everywhere.
Then they started doing a roller skating deal where they went to some restaurant that they plugged 1,000 times. I can't believe I can't remember what it's called.
Frisco's.
Yeah,
which, by the way, Chronix and I would have dominated at this.
I know,
we both love to skate.
I mean, we're great skaters. And they couldn't skate at all. So it was really hilarious.
People
just
falling down everywhere.
You know, just wipe out left and right. So, it was insane.
I'm just disappointed that Chronix and I couldn't have competed against them in that aspect, because we would have totally kicked butt.
I know, right?
But, you know.
They did that, and then they got complimentary drinks from the bar. They got free drinks, and everybody except for who? Andy?
Andy.
Got completely plastered.
Who I admired for not getting completely plastered like an idiot. And he was, therefore, the only one that was not completely hungover the next day for the challenge.
He's all straight edge.
So I say, go Andy.
Well, what I don't get is they didn't even mention it. Because this is an important aspect. Wrestlers go out to bars all the time, and they drink, they get drunk, or they don't, right? CM Punk, he's straight edge, just like that guy is. It's a very important aspect. Holy crap, Cat, you just moved the camera. I'm going to have to go check that in a whole second. But she was rubbing on it and moved it.
I was trying to, like...
Anyways, this is an important aspect because as a wrestler, you're going to go to bars, you're going to meet people. I think, even though he was straight edge, he should have been talking to somebody or something because he's, you know, if he's a celebrity, he's a wrestler, he can't just sit in the corner.
Probably true.
Well, I guess he wouldn't be there. But if he was, you know...
Because he was kind of, like, just sitting in the corner, admiring him for not drinking, but he still should have been, like...
Yeah, but everybody else is just getting completely wasted and hungover. And they didn't even mention it on the show. They should have been like, hey, you can't be completely wasted. But I guess it wasn't a problem.
That all the former drug addicts on the show really felt like they could talk.
Drug addicts?
They made it. Wasn't Steve Austin a drug addict?
I don't think so. And neither was Trish Stratus or Bill DeMont, to my knowledge.
Okay, well, maybe not them particularly, but my point was basically that... Yeah. There's a lot of guys that made it being completely wasted all the time.
Shawn Michaels.
True.
So,
I meant, you know...
Then they're going to have their bottom three, you know, they do that to eliminate people, but not this time. No. Chick did really bad. Rima did really, really bad, and she's just, boom, gone. But Stone Cold said, you know, you still might have a future if she really wants to pursue it, but she probably won't.
Probably not.
But if
she's already Miss USA.
Yeah. That cat is the one that moved the camera. Sophie. Bad Sophie.
And this one...
Ted DiBiase's behind you.
Hi, Teddy.
So Rima's gone. That's pretty much the end of the episode. Make sure you check out our other review for this day, April 25th, 2011, for our Raw review, which I will link for you. It's not even a cheap pop because it is the pop, or not pop, what am I talking about? Ted DiBiase.
Plug.
Yeah, plug. Ted DiBiase says, watch the other show. And stay tuned next week for our next Tough Enough review.
Yay!